friends, it's me again. Time for another snus review. And I've just set up a Facebook page. The link is here and also down in the comment section, where we can keep the stiff upper lip community going. We'll post links to things there, maybe pictures, share some news and my thoughts on anything relating to snus really. So please go into the Facebook page and like it, and we'll keep the community going from there. So I'll try to keep this review quite short for a change. Recently they've been quite long. It's a traditional snus again. I've just recently tried General Classic portion, so it'd be cool to try something much cheaper and see how that compares. And it is Phantom. You can see on the side here, Phantom portion, Classic portion it says there. And this is made by V2 Tobacco. My channel sponsor Snus24 carrying these snoozes as well. Actually, Snus24 just gone and done another sale in February, so check that one out. They're on a roll there. V2 Tobacco, they're making three main ranges. The Thunder is the strong range. The off-road is sort of highly flavored. It says there on the website, I think. And the Phantom is the classic one. So there's an original portion, there's a white, there's a loose, and there's a mini. And then there's also one that's called Phantom Blue, which is juniper, and Phantom Brown, which should be quite smoky. So this is the most traditional of their ones. So it should have sort of a peppery citrus taste. So that's why I thought it would be cool to try it now that I've tried General Classic portion. This is about as cheap as it gets. I don't know if you can find anything cheaper than Phantom. It really is bargain basement. So let's see. I haven't tried any tobacco-centric snoozes from V2 Tobacco. I don't know if this is the best to start with then, but here we go. I'll try Thunder some other time. And it's a small catch lid on this one. I think it has probably 20 portions, 0.9 gram portions, and if that's true, then the nicotine is 7.2 milligrams per portion. If I'm wrong about that, you'll see a correction down here. But let's get into it. It's quite interesting for me to try these cheap ones, see how they compare really. Yeah, don't look overly moist, but they're original portions. And I'll put one in first, shall I? They're looking alright. A little bit slim, a little bit flat, maybe. It's a little bit dry, this one. And the smell. Okie dokie. It's not as bad as I was thinking it might be. But it's also not great. It's a little bit woody maybe. I'll put my finger on this one later. It's once again, it smells like nothing else I've ever smelled. It doesn't smell great, but it's not horrible. So I'll try the whole can up and I'll get back to you with a verdict on Phantom Classic portion. I'm back. I had a dentist appointment today, and guess what they said about the fact that I'm bombarding my upper lip 24/7 with snus? No mention. So let's celebrate with the snus. Keep on snoozing. Okay, so about this snus then. Well, I don't take pleasure in slagging any snus off, any brand or manufacturer, but I'm keeping these reviews honest, and I have this big scale because I am giving a score to the snoozes. I think you as viewers want to see how my subjective view of it is compared to other snoozes. Otherwise it's sort of pointless in a way, since I am giving a score. I can't give everything the same. And this one, being a bergamot kind of taste, should then, if you read about it, it looks like it looks like General. It's not like General, and I don't think that's entirely subjective. It's quite far removed from general actually. It doesn't really have the spiciness in the same way. It's not robust. Bergamot flavor is completely different. To me it doesn't taste like bergamot. It's very mild. The smell of it rubs me the wrong way after a while. It's hard to describe. It's sweet, sort of cloyingly sweet in a way, without being have a lot of sweetness, if that makes any sense. It's sort of a little bit annoying, weird woody sweetness to it, and that comes through in the taste as well. So I'm not very fond of the taste. It doesn't taste of a lot. It has almost a bit of the like a cigarette filter feel to it, but with a sweetness more than the Knecht. So Knecht is the sort of lightest snus I've ever reviewed, and that's the closest I can think of Knecht, but I think that's cleaner in a way. And this it's not completely off when it comes to, it doesn't have a lot of ammonia or anything like that, so I don't think it's horrible, but it really is quite unexciting. It doesn't provide any nicotine kick or anything like that either. So you know, just gonna be honest about it. And it's easy to be sort of like, oh, it's a cheap snooze, it's gonna be rubbish. That's not always true, although I do give the score entirely on the perceived quality of it. If it's a cheap snooze, I will mention that it's cheap and if it's worth the money. And this one, it's probably where it should be, which means, I mean, it's very cheap, so it doesn't say that much about it. So can I say you should try something else, or should you buy this one? I would say don't buy this one. I would go, if you want like a bergamot centric one, based on my reviews so far, I would say LD, but based on everything I've reviewed so far, I would just say buy the Taboka extra strong white. That's really good for its price. I don't think it's much more expensive than this, and to me you get a much higher quality. This one is sort of meh. So sorry V2 Tobacco. You know, it's not horrible, but I can't say it's great in any way because I've just reviewed general, and if you look at the descriptions, it looks like it's the same sort of thing, but it's not really. Okay, so not horrible, but it's quite soft, nice feel and so on, but I always put 2 of these in, nothing really happens, and the sweetness rubs me the wrong way with the sort of woodiness. It's a little bit strange. I'm going to give it a 2.5 out of 10. And I'll give you a cliffhanger here. If you go into facebook.com/stiff upper lip snooze reviews, I will show you my next review, which is a very special one. So see you on Saturday for that one. Thank you for watching. Bye.